I have been on my decluttering journey for just a little over a year. I just wanted to take you on a tour of my home to show you the spaces that I have decluttered throughout the year and see if I have kept them decluttered. I have gotten rid of hundreds, more like thousands of items from my home. So am I a minimalist? Well, I'm gonna let you be the judge of that, but I would love to hear your thoughts on it. So let's chat about it down in the comments below. I haven't gone through and pre-cleaned or pre-decluttered anything, so this is going to show you how I really live. So this is my master bathroom closet. This is one of the first areas that I decluttered, and I think that I'm doing pretty good. This little turntable here has been a lifesaver for me. I've been able to keep this all organized and it doesn't get over full. There's definitely some things in here I need to kind of figure out where to put them, like these cotton rounds. But other than that, this has stayed pretty good. There's a few things back there that kind of have fallen down and gotten lost, but that's okay. So this space has been okay. I could go through it and just pick out a few things. There's really not very much in here that I could get rid of, but I could pick a few things out. I am going to show you these top two shelves. This is where we used to have our medicine and we moved it to a different closet. And so we haven't actually figured out if we need to put anything there. So that's kind of messy a little bit, but this has stayed organized and these have stayed organized. Let's go through these drawers really quick. This one's really easy. I've always had this one stay pretty decluttered. I don't know whose brush this is. That probably might be able to go, but I'd have to ask my husband. This drawer is also stayed pretty organized. I don't really try and wrap this every time because I use this every day. Same with the curling iron. I don't really wrap that up. So other than that, this is the same. And then down here, again, it's the same. I have hardly even moved anything around in here. This one's also stayed really organized. There's hardly anything in here. This one has stayed very organized. I don't have too many pajamas. They're not overflowing. My exercise drawer has also stayed very decluttered and organized. My jean and pants drawer, it's getting a little bit overflowing. There's a little too many comfy pants, and I do have a couple more pair of jeans that need to go in here. So I haven't decided what to do with that yet, but as of now, it's still okay. I think this closet is always going to be one that I struggle with. It is one of those spaces I kind of just toss stuff down here. Like I have a few things like a coat that just needs to be put away. A bin of Legos that I think I was going to try and sell some of them. If not, we're just going to send those to the donation center. We have way too many. These were decorations. We switched our TV out and the new TV was bigger, so those didn't fit. Same with the lamp. I had a new thing and I needed to move the lamp. I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go to the donation center still. Yeah, and I've gotten several new pieces of clothing. So I need to go through this again before it gets really bad. This is one I could definitely do better on. As I'm going through these spaces, I can see that I still have a lot of stuff. Have I kept these areas as I'd hoped? Some of them, yes. Some of them, not really. Some of them, I just need to change some of my habits about putting items away when I'm done with them. Okay, no judgments here, right? This is another one of those spaces that I have a hard time keeping clean and decluttered. So I definitely need to work on this, but I do know, because I got rid of a lot of stuff, that this is not going to take me very long. This could maybe take me 5 to 10 minutes. I can already see that a lot of it's just garbage and just needs to be put away. My laundry room has stayed also really well. I had to move a few things I put up on top. I put that little vacuum cleaner or carpet cleaner. This has basically stayed the same. This has about stayed the same. This one maybe. I have a few extra things like this disinfecting spray. I used that because we were sick and having a bunch of people come over to our house, so I needed a spray. I really haven't gone and bought anything else because I can see everything that I have. So I really, really liked having this organized like this so that I don't overbuy and spend more money and get more clutter than I need. This has stayed the same. And then down here, I just put the laundry basket down there. I've talked about how I kind of struggle with where to put those. So I just stuck them in there and put the mop thing inside it. And that's just easy to pull out and get out when I need it. This one's also the same. There might be one other thing like those fabric softener things from my daughter that she used in college and some soap there that she used as well. Other than that, it's the same. My pantry is a hard one for me to keep organized as well. There's not a lot of clutter. It may look like it, but we do use all of this stuff. Sometimes I'm just a little bit lazy and don't put the cups up in the paper goods up there because I'm short and it's hard for me to reach. Other than that, there's a few things I know I can throw out, but it just needs kind of a little bit of rearranging and putting back together just a little bit. So really, it's not that bad. This linen closet over here has stayed really organized and it's super easy to keep everything put back. The only thing that we're struggling with is this shelf because I ended up not really caring for having lids on my medicine because you have to take it out, bring it over to the counter in there and put it down, take the lid off, find what you need. It's just kind of a pain. I've been trying to figure out what to do, but I actually think I'm going to take some of these bins and put a couple down here if they fit, and then try and stack a couple on top on a little wire shelf. I'm going to see if that works. Other than that, the rest just stays the same. So it's just this shelf that needs a little bit of tweaking, and that's okay. That's kind of how it goes when you declutter and organize. You just need to kind of work through it and try it out and see if it is working for you. And if not, change it up. All right, as you can see, our game toy closet, it's doing okay, but this is what ends up happening. Everything gets kind of dumped on the ground. Now, I know that these big, huge Nerf guns don't really have anywhere to go, and that's part of the reason. And also those big things to the geo tracks there, I usually keep them underneath that. We don't really play with the geo tracks very much anymore. Otherwise, it's still okay. It just, the floor needs to be worked on and kept up, and I need to try and be better at getting my kids to put things all the way away instead of just dropping them inside the door. All right, this is the luggage storage under the stairs. It's still okay. We did just recently get into it, so it hasn't been put back exactly how I had it. It still works. You can still walk right there and get into there, so I'm okay with that. I recently went through this food storage, so it's still pretty good. I know there's a few things that need to be put away, like this thing of forks got put in the wrong spot. There's just a few things that got dropped in the wrong spot by family members, and that's okay. They don't really know where they go. But other than that, it's still looking good. This one I've done okay. Actually, I've done better than I think. Down here is where I could do better. Figure out what to do with all the paint. I probably don't need all of it. And this office, I'm pretty proud of. It still has stayed pretty cleaned up, although I know we still need to finish a lot. There was some stuff I shoved in here that needed to go in the garbage. There's a piece of furniture here that we don't know what to do with quite yet, if we're gonna keep it. And I know this is really embarrassing, but these are buckets that I had needed to deal with when I decluttered this the first time about a year ago. So I still need to work on that. This is all looking pretty good. Nice thing is there is not stuff all over the floor. I'm still pretty proud of this closet. We did add some golf club sets in here, which clutters it up a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. This has stayed pretty well, and it's been really helpful. We had to add a few things onto that shelf, which is fine. We had empty space there. That's what I had empty space for, was stuff that we needed to put there. Most of the stuff seems to get put away after skiing. Just been awesome. And then just up here we have those sleeping bags and stuff that haven't moved at all. So the question again is, am I a minimalist? I guess the bigger question is, do I want to be? And the answer is sort of. I heard the term from Erica Lucas, I believe, and she called it minimal-ish. You know, I still live with a family. We're a family of 6, so I still have a lot of people at home here that don't think exactly like I do, and they love their stuff. So really, I can't get rid of everything that I would like to get rid of. But I am moving towards a more minimal lifestyle, and I am seeing the benefits of that. I appreciate you so much for being here today. Thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.